Weeds control in DMC systems is achieved through a combination of tools. The first tool is to develop diversified cropping systems. The rotation, association, and succession of different staple crops, cash crops, and cover or relay crops will help reducing the weed pressure. The second tool is the cover crops that are chosen to be very competitive against weeds by competing for light and nutrients and releasing allelopathic compounds, acting like natural herbicides. The thickness of the litter largely contributes to the control of the weeds. Without tillage, weed seeds remain under the vegetation cover at a buffered temperature, where they do not meet the best conditions for their germination. During the growing season, the weed seedlings cannot intercept enough light to grow up quickly. In addition to this, the decomposition of cover crop residues may release other allelopathic compounds, limiting the growth of weeds. Thus, the efficiency of weed control by cover crops is a combination of competition, allelopathic compounds, litter thickness, and decomposition rate. The slower the decomposition of cover crop residues are, the longer the control of weeds will be. Cover crops are also chosen on the possibilities of control that farmers have upon them. It is easier to control a few species of cover crops rather than a wide diversity of weeds. The third tool is the use of a roller crimper to control the cover crops. The quality of the roller crimper is of paramount importance to control the cover crops without use of herbicide, and to create an homogeneous layer of biomass on the soil surface that will become the litter. Thus, cover crops and the associated soil cover enable a significant reduction in both the weed seed bank and the weed pressure. The fourth tool is the use of herbicide that is limited if the litter is thick enough to control the weed's germination. Under DMC, herbicides are also used for the suppression of perennial weeds during the first year, the control of cover crops when the use of a roller crimper is not possible, and the control of weeds that were able to grow above the cover when it is not thick enough. Since herbicides are applied on the vegetation cover, the risk of pollution is greatly reduced.